Hello YouTube and welcome back. In the last episode, we did the ice rally with Snowman, and Mario gave us a kind of a run for our money for half of it, but then he gave up, and we had an easy time at the end of it. And I just explained my water temple mindset that I'm in tonight because I'm working this afternoon, Jesus Christ, because I'm working the overnight tonight. But I'm not going to talk about that again. I'm going to be Cow because I've yet to be Cow, and Cow is kind of the meme of this game. I feel like is she, he, it, whatever. Is very iconic to this game. Ooh, that's actually not bad. Yeah, and Cow I think looks weird in anything. Although this is probably the most Cow-like thing, which actually looks good, but it's terrible stats. We'll go with the Locomoto. But we are doing the Moon Rally today. Jesus. I have no idea what time it is. Moooon Farm smack dab in the middle. That's why I'm doing it. I don't really feel the need to talk about the courses that we're going to because it's, as you've seen with these knockout tours, we just kind of see like half of the course and then we move on. Oh, this one starts cool if I remember correctly. Although I guess, yeah, it kind of does because we're leaving Bowser's Castle. And Bowser's Castle, in my opinion, always was like an end point of the world, so it's kind of cool that you get to leave it and you fly down it, and that's kind of cool because like that's usually what we fly up. So it's just, this is a cool start. And I think we're gonna go buy Big Donut, so that's always cool too. But how are you guys today? Like I said in the last couple episodes, today is Wednesday the 12th. Working the overnight, again, Water Temple mindset, all that good stuff. If you want to know what that means and you're new here, whatever, you can look back at the previous episode, or you can go back 3 or 4 years and find Ocarina of Time. If you really want the true origin of the Water Temple. Like, I mean, it's just a meme to me. That's all it is now to me, because like it doesn't mean anything to anyone else. It's just what I think is a funny little meme to myself. Oh, I have the fireball. I thought the fireball was the golden flower. I was like, oh yeah, nice. Okay, I'm in 4th. Okay, I was like, where's everyone else? Who's in first? Dolphin? Dolphin. Another character I'm going to be at some point because I do love Dolphin. But yeah, Cow was definitely like the memeiest character pre-release. I don't know if Cow is still as super popular and like, oh my god, everyone loved Cow. It's fun. I like Cow. I think that picture of Cow with the car really did change a lot for this game. Come on, Dolphin, I need you a little faster. There we go. I was saying, you need to go a little bit ahead of me or a little bit behind me. Oh, freaking heck. Stupid flying spike shell. But, oh my god. But yeah, so the question about this game on everyone's mind, now that they've released some DLC, is where's the rest of it? Like, there's got to be more DLC at some point. There's no way we only get knockout tours. So I'm wondering, because this game is different, right? Like, you can just release a level pack, and like I think most people would be satisfied with that. But the entire point of this game, and the gameplay of it, single player wise especially, is the world aspect of it. The world is interconnected. So do they just screw the world aspect of it and just do race courses? Which again, I think most people would be fine with because it's Mario Kart and that's the most important thing. But I think what they're doing is they're making an entirely new world. That's the only thing I can think of. New world to explore, which, I mean, that's interesting, and I wonder if they're going to go like themes. So like my first thought with a theme of like, okay, you're doing a Mario Kart world, what's a theme you can do that would introduce new characters, new like mindset, new enemies to dodge, new kind of gameplay mechanics? Donkey Kong. I think it would be really cool if they introduced a Donkey Kong World DLC to this game. I think that would make a lot of sense because there's no Donkey Kong characters other than Donkey Kong himself. Like, it's weird that Diddy Kong is not in this game, and if they did a Donkey Kong World, they could have like Diddy and Dixie and Cranky and Funky and like a ton of characters that everyone really wants to see back, and it would give them like an excuse to like make a new world if they're going to do that. Again, I think the level editor idea, level pack idea makes infinitely more sense and is more likely, but I just think a new world would be interesting and with new characters with that world, kind of, right? Like, obviously don't make it as big as this one because this is the main game and the DLC doesn't need to be as big. But here we are in Moooon Farms. Cow's home. I mean, other than Donkey Kong, they could do like Zelda if they wanted to do, like, bring Link back. Maybe get Zelda a chance to race. That'd be cool. I have a hard time picturing Ganondorf with the Mario Kart cast as easily as I do like picturing Bowser or Link or Zelda. And I think Ganondorf's too serious of a villain. Like, Bowser's kind of goofy, and there's plenty of games where he teams up with Mario. Like, there's never been a Zelda game where Ganondorf teams up with Link, which I mean would be fascinating, would be really fun to see. I always thought a turn-based RPG with Zelda cast made the most sense. Like, I would kill for that, but I just don't think it's likely, because turn-based RPGs just aren't really popular anymore. Which I was thinking about that the other day. That like when I was thinking like if Winds and Waves would crap. I did not mean that was a misclick. That was dumb. Damn it, that was awful. That was the worst combination of events. When I was thinking the other day, if like Winds and Waves will have ZA combat, which I still don't think it will. I think it will have traditional Pokemon combat. If only because changing a mainline game's combat system would be such a drastic thing for something with like Pokemon Champions in mind, or professional Pokemon battling that, like, yeah, no, I don't think Nintendo cares that much about. Like, they're willing to change the gameplay of it a little, and like change the meta, quote unquote. But changing the gameplay to that drastic of a degree would be insane for how big of a franchise Pokemon is. I don't think they could really do it. I think doing it in the Legends games makes sense because like those games are meant to be the experimental ones where they try different things, and it's not traditional Pokemon games. Where you don't have like the gym battles or whatever, the Pokemon League, whatever you want to say as a traditional Pokemon game. Oh my god, that sucks. What? How did everyone catch up? It was the blue shell, that's why. Oh, come on! I don't have to catch up to Wario without trying to use the... I gotta. But yeah, so regardless of that, turn-based RPGs just aren't really a thing anymore, not in the same way as they used to be. Like, Final Fantasy doesn't do turn-based anymore. What else was a big turn? I don't like big turn-based franchises just don't exist anymore other than Pokemon. Like, Paper Mario doesn't do frickin' turn-based battles the same way anymore. Like, this is not a thing. So, like, I think Pokemon being one of the few classic franchises that still does it is, like, filling a niche that I think people want. Like, people want traditional Pokemon Paper Mario to come back. Like, they want that. So I think people want turn-based RPGs. I don't know why every game has to be sacrificed to the real-time strategy of it. And like, just because I was thinking about like Final Fantasy. That like Final Fantasy is not a turn-based franchise anymore. Like, it doesn't do turn-based anymore, and that's sad. Oh my god, how did anything happen? Oh my god, Dolphin, you suck. So I don't know. I was just thinking that turn-based is. But then I was thinking about, like, what was that game? Frick. It was the game that, I mean, oh my god, I want to say, what's it called? Oh my god! Freaking random ass green shell bouncing off of trees. Oh my god! Just, car! Oh my god! I'm trying to think and I'm trying to drive at the same time. This is very difficult. Okay, Wario, if you could throw that. Oh my god! Dolphin is screwing me over more than anything right now. God. Dolphin and Wario, they need to freaking go away. Oh my god. What was I saying? I don't even know how these people caught up to me. Like, I got hit by the blue shell, sure, and that allowed Wario to catch up in Dandelion Depths. But how did they catch up in Cheep Cheep Falls? That I do not know. I don't think I got hit by anything. Nothing major. But I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I have struggled with this knockout tour specifically, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm just not very good at Cheep Cheep Falls or the rest of them, but I remember ending with Faraway Oasis, and I remember I actually lost Faraway Oasis once, the Knockout Tour version, in literally the last turn. I was in first, I think, the entire time. Someone mushroomed in front of me at that turn to the left, and they won. It was so awful. It was just the most depressing thing. Turn-based, yeah. I just don't want. I like turn-based combat, but what is that game? It's not. I want to say it's like what's it called? I can't even think of the word. The Dungeons and Dragons game that was really popular for a while. I can't think of the word. not Nier Automata. What the frickin' Baldur's Gate 3, but it's not Baldur's Gate 3, which is I couldn't even remember Baldur's Gate 3. But it's not Baldur's Gate 3. It's something else. It's some other game that I think has turn-based and even, like, Mario-style button inputs that, like, what is this game? What the? Like, where did he come from? It happened. I can't believe the exact same fucking thing happened. He cut in front of me at the last possible second. Like, oh, that sucks. I'm just, oh my god, and it wasn't even Dolphin or Wario, it was fucking Lakitu. Like, Jesus, that was awful. Like, he just had mushrooms, and that was it. I think because when you only have 4 people, the items are so powerful because they still give you really good mushroom items. So, like, I'm getting bananas and coins in first, and third place is getting 3 mushrooms, which is huge. But, oh, we lost. Screw you, Lakitu. I'm not good at that knockout tour, and I do not know why. That was just a disaster, and the exact same thing happened. I wish I could have seen Lakitu's screen and what he got. Because, like, I played the Faraway Oasis well, I thought. Ugh. See you guys later.